Welcome to Into the Heart. Thanks for tuning in. I wanted to share with you some reflections I was having yesterday on something that I see all the time with couples that I work with. And it's this thing where, a couple will get into a dispute or a disagreement or an argument about something. And honestly, deep down, neither of them want to be in an argument. They don't want to fight. No one, no, like most people don't enjoy that. So they wanted to minimize the damage. So they tend to hurry toward a solution. And in the midst of that, they tend not to do a very good job of listening to each other. And they're really working hard to get their point across to help the other person see their perspective. But even if they get to a solution, often they don't come out the other side feeling really valued or respected or cherished or understood. So I'd like to propose something different. So this is perhaps a thought experiment or hopefully maybe an actual experiment, but that's up to you. So I'll say that we don't want to approach disagreements like a debate because debates are adversarial. They're oppositional. We want to approach a problem or a challenge or a disagreement together. We want to tackle it together, not tackle each other, right? So, like a debate, you will take turns. However, when you're the speaker, your goal is not to convince the other person that you're right. You want to have the posture of you're inviting them into your heart and mind. You're helping them understand your perspective, your understanding, your insights, your concerns, your feelings around the subject, the heartstrings that are attached to this for you. You're inviting them into that sacred space of your inner thoughts and mind, heart. And as the listener, you're not amassing your counter arguments. When you're the listener, you're aware that you're entering the sacred space of your loved one's heart and mind. And your job is and your goal is to understand and to get the inner logic of how these things fit together for them. So you probably actually won't agree, at least not with everything, but you can still connect with the logic of how it fits together for them. You can summarize. I would encourage you to reflect back. Okay, so you're telling me this, this, and this. Okay, tell me more. And ask questions to clarify or to make sure you're understanding them correctly. Don't assume. Try to avoid assuming. Ask questions. Assume, if you're going to assume you might not understand it. So just make sure you do. And then connect the dots. So you've told me A, B, C, and D. And it makes sense you've been feeling X, Y, and Z because if I was seeing like this, I would feel like that too. So you validate it. Validate is not agree. It's acknowledging the inner logic of how their inner world and perspective and feelings fit together. Okay? So once both of you, each of you has had a turn to be the speaker and then the listener, and the switch happens when the speaker is saying things like, exactly, you got it. You understand me. When they feel properly understood, you switch. So each of you gets a turn as a speaker and as a listener. And when you both feel properly understood, a solution may actually be very evident because all the pieces are on the table and you can look for together how to fit all these things. You can find a working solution that fits for both of you. And better than finding a working solution that fits well, you're way more likely to come out the other end feeling seen and heard and understood and valued and respected. How often does that happen in a fight? You walk out going, wow, they really respect me. And feeling connected and closer to each other, even more confident in your relationship and the other person's love and loyalty to you. If you can come out the other end of a disagreement or a conversation that you have to troubleshoot something and you feel like that, wouldn't that be awesome? That's where couples get to the point where conflict resolution is actually a form of intimacy and bonding because it's saying to each other, this, my relationship with you and you matter more to me than any issue. And being right doesn't matter to me. You matter to me. And finding how to fit our lives and our hearts and our minds together, that's what matters to me. When you're giving each other this message, it's beautiful. So I would invite you, if this is not normal for you, if this is not how you do it, I would invite you, give this a try, give this a dozen tries. Because if it's not normal, you might need to take a few kicks at the can. Um, but give it a chance, give it a try, see how it goes, see what works. And I would love to hear from you. Put a comment down below. If you have suggestions or ideas or objections or whatever, let me know. And we'll see you down the road. Have a good one.